To reach any kind of achievement, we need to make sacrifices. And to talk about that today, we have professional basketball player Elias Weibert. Hey, welcome to another episode with us at Goat Factory for our competence video. My name is Adrian Skepi, and together with me is my colleague, Coach Martin Strante, and back again is our guest, Elias Weibert.
All right, Elias, so welcome back. Today we're going to talk about sacrifices. So let's start with it. What does sacrifices mean for you?
Sacrifices to me is choosing the more boring options to prioritize myself and my training. They could also help me in the longer run.
Could you give us some concrete examples of what this kind of sacrifice boring could be?
Instead of hanging out with friends, sometimes I could prioritize my training because I train every day. So I gotta give up on my free time. Also cut down on sugar, fast food, and prioritize a more healthier diet, for an example.
All right, so you say these are some boring options, but why do you choose the more boring options? Is there any reason?
The reason why I choose the more boring option right now is it's not because it's boring at the moment. It's because I want to be successful in the longer run and further on. So that's why I gotta prioritize the boring option right now so I could shine later.
When you're saying the boring option, who is it boring for? Because you've chosen the things and eventually you've gotten some gains from it.
For me, it's not boring. I chose this life, but for the people outside of my journey, it might be boring because I might lose some friends, some free time, but I got a dream to chase, and this is what I wanted to do.
So at what age did you realize that, okay, if I want to get better, I have to start doing some sacrifices? Do you remember when that was?
I think it was my first year in the league, in SPL, because I didn't play as much. And then all of a sudden I got like a wake-up call. Like, I gotta get better. I gotta sacrifice a lot of things so I can achieve my goals, to play more and get somewhere with my basketball career. And that's what I did. I started to work out way more during the off-season, sacrificing friends, fast food, sugar, going out, everything just so I could achieve my goals and chase my dream.
Did you make any kind of bigger sacrifices? You moved to another city or something like that?
I sacrificed a lot of things my third year in the league. That's when I moved to a way smaller city than where I used to live. And I had to sacrifice to leave my family, my friends, and everything else behind. And to achieve these goals, it's not easy, but sometimes you gotta make tough decisions that can help you in the longer run.
So if you would get the same opportunity today, would you feel that, okay, now I've done that once, I'm not doing it again? Or do you feel like, well, I'm still on that chase, I still want to get better, and I'll do whatever is necessary in order to...
Of course, I would do this sacrifice again if I could, because my journey is not over. I'm still young, and I got a dream to chase, and these sacrifices, they come and go during your whole career, so I'm ready for it and willing to give up a lot of things for it.
I mean, if you have that kind of mentality that, okay, this is just necessary in order to reach something better, well, it doesn't have to be so negatively charged. I mean, you feel, you're a happy guy. I mean, I've known you for a long time, and it's like, whatever comes will come, but it's just like about making choices.
For me, it's not sacrifices, but for non-athletes and people outside of my journey, they might think it's a sacrifice for them, but I enjoy it. I enjoy this journey, and I'm happy while I'm doing it, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any situations where you've lost your focus? Let's say you've been very focused, you've done a lot of sacrifices, but is there a period of time where you lost your focus?
Moved further down south of Sweden during the summer, and that was the 1 year when I lost focus. Barely practiced, didn't train a lot. I gained a lot of weight, unnecessary weight, first of all. And when I came to the preseason, I was not in shape.
Yeah.
I was the worst one out there, and I could also see the results during the season that I could do better, and I could have done better if I also stayed in shape during that summer. And comparing that summer to this past summer, I was working out with Goat Sports the whole summer, staying in shape, getting my body right. And the results was that I had a great season, made history with my club.
So you got like direct feedback that, okay, this summer I wasn't that focused, and then you got worse results, and then the next summer you locked in, you got way more better, and then you even got the better results.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is stay focused, stay in the gym, train, stretch, take care of your body, and not lose focus on the way on your journey.
What helps you keep focus?
Those things that helps me to like keep focus is basketball, family and friends as well on the side. But it's gotta be like a mix and match between the gym and basketball.
So for those who don't know you and are listening maybe for the first time, they don't know that you're not just this sacrificing robot that just goes to the gym and then from the gym to the court and from the court to bed and then you sleep and then everything else just like disappears. You have your friends, you have your family, you have everything. But how do you manage to keep that afloat while doing the sacrifices you're doing?
When I'm doing the sacrifices, it's a lot of training and practice every day, but on my spare time, I usually call my mom and my friends, play some games with my friends as well, so I don't lose contact with them. So I do got a social life besides of training and basketball.
It is possible to do both.
It is possible.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's gotta find a way that fits you to do it.
So you got to like pick and choose.
Yeah, pretty much, you gotta pick and choose.
And then you fight for whatever you picked.
Exactly.
All right, Elias, thank you so much for sharing, of course, your insights, your perspective, and all the sacrifices that you're doing and still doing. So it's not about like doing one or the other, it's picking and choose. So pick whatever you want to do and then fight for it and then make sure that whatever you do feels good for you. So stay tuned for more episodes right here on our channel, and until then, take care.